Okay, YouTubers, this is my second video upload, and for those that just want to skip the introduction of this part and want to see me jump right into the tackle, go right on ahead to part two. But for those that actually want to, have a quick introduction to what I think is really important information, and you probably should pay attention to this if you're getting into the sport of bass fishing and using lures, is to first understand that every lure has a time and a place. And if anyone out there listening can agree with me on this, that there's times where you might see somebody fishing with a lure on TV, and you go out to the store and you buy that exact bait thinking it's going to do the same for you, and that you can throw it in your local pond and catch the fish of a lifetime on it, and not really, I guess, analyzing what exactly was taking place at the time that that person was using that lure and why that person was catching fish on it. And it's a big misconception in the sport when everyone sees KVD throwing a red eye shad and catching fish on it left and right. Not saying that it's not a good bait to use. I use them, but more so the reason behind why that lure is effective and the reason why he's using it at that time of the year or that time of the day with those types of conditions is critical to understand. And no one out there can say that knowledge is not power in this sport, because in this sport you never stop learning. I'm 30 years old. I've been doing this for easily 12, 13 years, give or take, and I can say that over the years I've learned so much, and part of that is contributed to what it is you see in front of you, which would be DVDs and just some of the books that I've had collected over the years. Those are just three. One of the latest ones here, the KVD Bass Strategies, that just came out, and when I see a new book come out on the market, especially if it has KVD's name on it, when he talks, I listen, because I want to be as thorough as he is, and everyone knows how advanced he is in his knowledge of knowing what the fish are going to do before they do it. That's why he's so successful. He knows where those fish are going to migrate to later on in the day as that sun gets higher, and he's already on that spot before anybody else has even thought of the idea of fishing that type of water. And that's where I think he really shines, is his knowledge is so precise. And anytime you're reading something in a magazine, just don't look at the pictures. Actually read what they're talking about. And when you buy a DVD like some of these here in front of you, I mean, there's quite a collection here. I've watched these probably 5 or 6 times. Some of the newer ones I haven't been able to watch twice, but when I do, I watch that video twice and I say, well, I missed that the first time, or I may have missed it the 5th time I've watched the DVD, or what have you. It all comes down to knowledge, and I can say that from experience that if you want to get better at using artificial lures and you just don't want to become a weekend warrior and you don't really want to use live bait because you see these working for other people, do your research on the bait even before you buy it. If you already have it in your box and you've never had any confidence in it, learn about the lure, and I can almost guarantee you, once you learn about it, what time of year, how to use it, the presentations, the colors, all of that stuff that so many people get confused about, this stuff is going to help you. The books are going to help you. The DVDs are going to help you. The magazines and the internet is just full of information. I just wanted to say that first before I jumped into all the tackle, and go to part 2 now, and I'm going to go through all this stuff. So thanks for watching.